Hey.
Hey, you got a second?
More than a second. Come on in.
Yeah, I had a rough night last night.
Well,
I did something I probably shouldn't have.
Man, it's hot out here. Starr, why don't you take a dip before we have lunch?
Oh, sure, let me just break out the maternity swimwear.
Sweetheart, you have a beautiful body. And besides all those Hollywood types, they're showing their little baby belly.
None of them are 16. Most of them, anyway.
Hey, I talked to John yesterday, and he said that he saw you and Cole together. Did you guys talk? Well, how'd it go?
Awful. Cole hates the idea of me giving the baby up for adoption.
Well, maybe he'll come around.
No, he's so mad at me, especially now that he knows the other decision that I made.
What other decision?
John, I messed up bad.
how bad?
I told Starr's dad that she's pregnant.
I was going to tell you sooner, I just didn't know whether it was going to work out.
What would work out? What are you doing here, Todd? Are you stalking us? Waiting till Sean leaves to come here and abuse us more? Is that what you're doing?
When were you going to tell me you were pregnant, Starr?
Hey, I know you're upset with Starr's decision to give up the baby. I thought we agreed to keep Manny out of it.
Yeah, I know, but...
Then why go to him?
Because I had to do something.
Why?
Because I thought that if Mr. Manny knew that Starr was carrying his grandchild, he wouldn't let her give it up.
You really thought that?
Yeah, I did. And he may hate my guts, but he loves his family.
Whatever. And that still doesn't mean he's going to want Starr to keep the baby. The way he looks at it, it's still your kid.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. The last thing he wants is your brother and Marcy McBain raising his grandchild.
Look at you trying to hide it from me still.
You know, I know you're paranoid, but this is over the top even for you.
Oh, cut the crap.
What?
I know everything. I can't believe you lying to me like this. Starting from the night I found you in bed with Cole, you've been lying to me.
I think you almost murdered my boyfriend. Gee, I wonder why I lied to you.
What a performance.
I've learned from the best.
Excuse me?
You stay right there, Todd, or I'm calling the cops. You got it?
No, you know what? It's fine.
No, you
Might as well have it out now that you know.
No, you don't have to talk
No, I
about
want
it.
to know why she didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
What, and watch you murder my boyfriend right in front of
Well,
me?
he took advantage of you.
No. Cole made love to me because you had us believe that we were never going to see each other again. And I couldn't have told you how I felt because you wouldn't have cared. Right now you're probably thinking about what you would have done to Cole. Have you even stopped to ask me how I am?
Tell me again.
Starr offered to give our baby to Marcy.
What?
I don't know. She's not exactly talking to me about it.
Do you know if Marcy said yes?
I'm guessing.
But you're not sure.
Listen, I don't know, all right? I freaked out when Starr told me what she wanted to do. Anyway, so we're not exactly talking details here, but I know that she's dead set on giving our baby to your brother and Marcy McBain.
So it makes sense. When I saw Marcy in the diner the other day, she was with her lawyer.
Yeah, and Starr and I were there too, remember?
Yeah.
And that's when I figured out what Starr was trying to do. I tried talking her out of it, and when I couldn't, then that's when I decided to tell Mr. Manning everything.
Everything?
Yeah, all these people were making plans to take my kid, man.
Did you tell Manning that Starr wants to give the baby to Michael and Marcy?
I'm sorry. Obviously wasn't thinking. What do you think Starr's dad's gonna do?
No, I'll tell you what he's not going to do. He's not going to let it go.
Are you all right?
Sorry, why don't you take this? This is your phone, and I'll deal with Daddy.
I want to answer Dad. I've been a million different things, but I don't believe you've cared about any of them.
How you can say that?
Have you called me once since you moved out?
For your information, I didn't move out. She kicked me out.
In order to protect me.
I am your father.
Oh, that's right. You are my father, and you put me in the hospital. You put my boyfriend in the hospital. You crashed your car with my 2-year-old baby brother in the front seat. That sounds like a wonderful father to me.
Let's make it right.
Have you tried making things right with my mom, Cole, John McBain for trying to help us out? No. You want to get even, and that's all you probably think about in that new little fancy house of yours, which must be pretty fancy in order for you not to care about the daughter that you hurt.
If I'd known the truth when I was in Virginia Beach...
Oh, come on. What, you think something would have been different? You wouldn't have changed, Todd. The only thing that might have been different is the outcome for Cole. Starr almost lost her baby because of you, Todd.
And now she's giving it away. How could you even consider giving your child to Marcy McBain?
Starr, is this true?
So I'm not the only one late for this party, huh?
I was about to tell you before Dad came here.
My daughter hates me so much, she'd like to give my grandchild to the woman who kidnapped my son.
You know what, Dad? I knew that you would make this about you.
Isn't it about me?
No, it's not, okay? Because Mrs. McBain is a great mother. She is warm and she is loving and caring and she wants a child more than anything in this world.
We can talk about this, Starr.
No, I'm talking about it now. And do you know how much of a relief it is? Finally, I can breathe.
Do you really hate me this much?
Hate is the engine that makes you go, Dad. But I'm not like that at all. Okay, I'm doing this out of love, and I'm doing this because I believe that it is right.
Right.
Yeah, Mrs. McBain having a child that she can keep, I believe that that's the right thing to do.
You know that she kept me from my son for 2 years. And now I can't see him. I suppose you think that's right, too.
You don't deserve to see Sam. You hurt everybody that you're near. I mean, look at what you did to Cole.
To Cole? Who do you think told me about this baby in the first place?
Really screwed this up, didn't I?
I just wish you would have talked to me before you went to him.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'll take care of Manning. Look, I kind of understand, you know, you're the kind of guy, you lead with your heart instead of your head. I think maybe you probably get that from your mom.
What am I supposed to do now?
Well, have you told Starr?
No.
I think you need to tell her, Cole. You need to tell her that her secret's out, if she doesn't know already.
Cole? No, you're lying.
Ask him. Came knocking on my door, told me everything. He said he knew that I'd never let you give my flesh and blood to Marcy McBain. And he's damn right, I won't. You hear me?
Don't you dare threaten her, Todd. This is her choice, and her choice only. We have to respect it.
So you're okay with her just giving away our grandchild like it was some kind of old sofa or something?
Nothing about this situation is easy.
You know, you had every opportunity to tell me about this situation, and you chose to keep me in the dark. Why is that? Is that your idea or John McBain's idea?
Okay, you know what? You better
It's always
leave.
someone else's fault, isn't it?
Because I'm going to call the
No,
cops
I'm leaving.
right now.
Don't worry about it. I'm leaving. Starr, you give my grandchild to Marcy McBain over my dead body.
Am I really going to be a mess like this for another 4 months?
Sweetheart, it's a messy situation.
You know, I don't believe Dad. I don't believe that Cole told my dad that I'm pregnant. I mean, he would never do that to me, right? I mean, Cole was mad, but he would never, ever do that to me.
Starr,